besties, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Cayenne and this is Cayenne is Booked. And ladies and gentlemen, today is our final hopefuls list for 2024. So our December hopefuls. This is absolutely insane to me. I know that we've all been kind of like, we do a hopefuls video every single month, but the fact that like it's officially December, and I'm actually filming this in December too, so like I'm even just a little bit more behind, so that's fun. Yeah, so I just think it's like absolutely crazy that we've actually made it. And like my Thanksgiving break for school, I'm a teacher, my Thanksgiving break for school was like at the tail end of November, and most of the time we come back, we have like a day or two left of November, but we came back in December, so it just is like, felt weird to me, but gotta get my life together there. Okay, so the first book we're going to be reading is The Holiday Brothers by Devney Perry. This is all three of the Christmas novellas that she has. If you've been following along with the Year of Devney's backlist as well, this is the December pick. So if you're looking for some Christmas novellas, kind of like a little bit of a good time, this is one that you could potentially pick up. So the first one is The Naughty, the Nice, and the Nanny. The second one is Three Bells, Two Beaux, and One Brother's Best Friend. And the third is A Partridge and a Pregnancy. So nanny romance, brother's best friend, and surprise pregnancy maybe? Not sure. You're probably thinking, wow, she's already started. No, this is just a bookmark that came with it that I put on the first chapter, so I would know where to go. I haven't started it. Next up, I've got Mile High by Liz Tom Ford. This is going to be featured in a vlog that is going to be going up on my channel during December. I'm doing like the 12 days of Christmas or 12 days of Bookmas, I guess. So the 12 days leading into Christmas Day. I'll be posting videos, and I do have a blog series going up where my books to besties pick by TBR. And this will be featured. This is the hockey romance, and it follows Xander's and Stevie. So he's a hockey player, she's a flight attendant. As part of the Mile High series by the Windy City series by Liz Tom Ford. Also too, subtle brag, got it signed, met her, wonderful. Very excited to read it. Next up, I have one that, oh, I didn't realize I messed my book up. Anyways, I've never read B.K. Borison. I've heard a lot about Love Light Farms. I've actually seen a lot of videos where a lot of people have been talking like very positively about her books, and I figured now would be like a really cool time to go ahead and read it, because it's the story of a Christmas tree farm and how this couple like fake dates as a way to like revive the farm, for her to keep it, because I believe it's been in her family for a while. Yeah, so she's loved it since she was a kid, and she enters a contest with Instagram famous influencer, at a publicity and 100K cash prize. Okay, so essentially like they fake date in order to influence the influencer to win the cash prize and the publicity, so she can save the Christmas tree farm that she has loved since she was a kid. And she fake dates her best friend. And obviously they've been in love with each other for years, and this is going to turn into a whole thing, and we're going to be obsessed with it. So excited to. I checked out 2 of her other books from my library as well, so potential vlog coming there. Next up, Swift and Saddle by Layla Sage. She's a city girl who refuses to be saddled with a man. He's the cowboy who wants her anyway. Is this the first one? Why do I feel like this is not the first one? I don't want to read them out of order. Oh, yeah, Done and Dusted is first. Okay, so we're going to do Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled. So basically, like, we love a cowboy romance, right? I love a cowboy romance. And, oh. Well, this is kind of dramatic. Oh, so she's an interior designer for a project on his family's ranch. Okay, cute. We'll be reading both, or trying to read both, I guess. Who knows? I'm not a reliable person when it comes to these hopefuls lists. Next up, This Woven Kingdom by Tahira Mafi. So she also wrote the Tattered series. No, the Shatter Me series. Wow. Okay. Anyways, I just started this, so I'm about 85 pages in. And you're probably like, wow, you just started it, but like I have all this to read, so it feels like I just started. Eliza is a servant, but she's really not, because she's the long lost heir to the Jin Kingdom. And she makes a mistake. The Crown Prince, Cameron, and what do you call it? They have an interaction. I actually just got to the scene where they had an interaction and all that kind of stuff. And he's like super suspicious of who she is and what she could possibly mean to his kingdom, because obviously like she's in hiding for whatever reason. And I can like guess at why she's in hiding, right? But like I haven't gotten to the point where like we actually confirm why she's hiding from the world, right? So really excited. I have the other 2 books. I have it checked out from my library. I have the other 2 books on my shelf over there. So I'm hoping to finish this up, because I think I just renewed it for the 3rd time. And obviously no one's like in line behind me to read it, but at the same time, like we need to read it. So, and like I said, I'm about 56 pages in. So obviously like I have enjoyed it so far. But yeah, my goal is to finish this. I think it's a trilogy right now. And then eventually I think there's a 4th book coming out. Not really sure how that's all working. And the last one that like I'm willing to speak publicly about, that sounds so dramatic. Anyways, the last one that I'm willing to kind of like put a stamp on, discussing is The Hills of Shivers and Shadows by Pam Godwin. So this is also going to be featured in a Books That Bestie Picks My TBR. I have all 3 of the ebooks, but I felt like, and I don't need any excuses to buy books, let me be clear, like I just do what I want to do sometimes. But when this was added to one of my TBR lists for this video series, I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if I like bought the hardbacks, because I really liked seeing the hardbacks in other people's videos. And I'm a huge Pam Godwin fan. I have been for a while. So I ordered from her website, and it says, for Kyan, if hell exists, this is it. And then obviously she signed it. But let me flip through here, because there is art within the book, and Pam's the one who did it. So here is a chapter heading, and I'm interested to see if like the chapter heading follows like whoever's point of view we're reading from. Oh, this is really cute. Yeah. And then Frankie, and I don't know who any of the characters are. I do know this is a very dark kidnap, why choose, Alaskan survivalist type deal, type situation. What's crazy is like, other than the chapter titles, I haven't come up against any of the artwork. Oh, this is so funny. I should have checked before I started the video, but like also too, I like to be authentic in this kind of stuff. And like, okay, so yeah. And so I'm pretty sure it's, oh, yep, there we go, all the way through. And then from my understanding as well is Pam's the one who does the artwork in the series too. So I'm pretty interested in it. It's the Frozen Freight trilogy. This is book 1. I do know it is super dark, super gritty. She worked on all 3 of the books at once and then like rapid released them this year. And I have been kind of nervous to start, but I think by putting it on the TBR, like it kind of really gives me like the push I need to get started on it, because I have been like super obsessed with wanting to read it, but I've been kind of scared at the same time. So this is gonna be the last one that I'm gonna put on my hopefuls list. I have so many books I could have put on my hopefuls list. I'm not gonna finish my 24 books in 2024 challenge. Will I be doing 25 books in 2025? Absolutely. It's never gonna stop me. Never gonna stop me. I always say I'm not gonna do it. I just want to read, whatever. And then everyone starts posting their videos and I'm like, or I could join in. So Pam Godwin, I'm gonna dive into this world. I'm really excited too, because like I have gone to Alaska before, so I'm kind of wondering like what the vibe's gonna be like with all of that. But yeah, those are the books that I'm planning on reading for my last hopefuls list in 2024. Let me know if you see any of your favorites on the list, or if you have any books that you're interested in reading as well. I always love to chat bookish in the comment section, or if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, that is also linked below. And please feel free to slide into my DMs to gossip about any books that I post on here, because I love a good book conversation. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, no matter where you are in the world. And as always, I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Bye.